Okay, so I just started watching Ed Witten, explaining string theory, and just straight off the bat, I wanted to sort of point this out with my like consternation about string theory and string theorists and all this sort of stuff. I don't know what string theory portends about gravity. I don't know how it explains gravity. I don't know how it's a theory of quantum gravity. That's initially what it was set up as being, right? You're talking about quantum gravity. Or are you talking about a unified field theory or a theory of everything, or what is it supposed to be? Could particles, elementary particles, in theory be strings? Like, well, okay, fine, but what are the implications of that for the theory of gravity? What's the insight there into how gravitational fields operate? The gravitational field is formed of many such particles, and it's a vibrating loop of string, and it's interacting with it. Are like photons also strings? Are those also vibrating strings? It's like a sort of unique-ish energy level, but weaken and so on over time because of reuptake by the background, maybe. And redshift, blue shift, and so on. Does it matter if it's a string? That's a very, very fundamental view of the physics. I don't care if it's a string or not. It could be a diamond, a shape, or a chevron, or a dot, frankly. But strings, okay, it's strings, fine. But what does it say about gravity and gravitational fields and their nature? I don't know. I've read David Tong, is it lecture notes, Cambridge University. Read all that. I don't understand it. Well, it says like gravitational fields are formed of elementary particles of electrical field. Did it say that? Okay, right. Okay, then it's on the money, isn't it? Fine. It's just the same thing. Ice cream is nice and gooey. Mm. Well, it's 60 sweet actually, isn't it? Cookie dough. Mm. Enough of that. Back in the bread. Mm. Ice cream. Talk about physics and ice cream. Of good physics goes into the creation of fridges, isn't it? Refrigeration, conducting heat away, and thermal conductivity, and so on. Now, physics has its victories. Let's face it. Got a kettle in here, boil water. I comes on to physics, material science, engineering, thermodynamics, and electricity. The electrification of the world. I fucking hate my hair. Shave off again. Or yeah, do that. What do I do with myself? Stupid little life. Gravitoelectric weak theory. Don't know. No one seems receptive to the idea. No one like who's an important enough scientist or something who can vouch for it or stand by my idea. Like even Matthew Turner at Warwick University, I could call him out. Like, why don't you stand by it? As a professor of physics, it's somewhat tangentially related to complexity problems, isn't it? To some extent, like a complex gravitational field, all of a myriad particles. all tunneling and depositing particles, and hence interacting with other fermions. Or the interactions between fermions, maximum exchange of bosons between fermions in space, and this all kind of understanding very sound upon the mechanics of the celestial soup, the great cosmic cauldron in which we live, or whatever else you'd like to call it. A sort of fluid, isn't it? A fluid field, a photon fluid. Or a photon electron fluid, a photon electron plasma. No. But that is all very Velikovsky, isn't it? Alexander Velikovsky wasn't. Some other name. Someone Velikovsky. Be Ivan Velikovsky for all I know. Whatever. Immanuel Velikovsky, that's it. That's it. No Alexander. Not Ivan. Immanuel Velikovsky. I think I got it wrong. I hate being wrong about things like that. Anyway. I'm really stuck. What did I say? The world's watching. Nature's still an exciting place, and we don't understand it totally. Definitely not, even if we do understand quantum gravity, I think. But yeah, quantum gravity allows the exchange of W particles between electrons and protons, I believe. Gravity-electroweak interaction, i.e. So fundamentally, there has to be at least one proton and one electron in existence. So, and one neutron. And well, if it's a computer simulation, and what do I think about that? I don't even know. I don't know. Do I care? I'm not sure I do. I'm trying to figure out if it's got hacks or bugs. Maybe, maybe not. I don't try to think my way out of it. Would I be like a prisoner within it? I think, like, could it be negotiated with on the level? Maybe try and do that, somehow negotiate with the cosmos. I mean, that's even what I'm doing now. I'm not trying to offer the cosmos understanding of itself. And teach the universe about itself. And all these people, this new generation of quantum gravity theorists, the Eric Velindes, the Felix Winsters, and I guess Roger Penrose is still alive, isn't he? Still around? Yeah. Susskind would, I guess. Yeah. Juan Malacina. All sorts of people like this. It's like who's a great physicist hasn't dipped their wick in the quantum gravity ink at this point. So said something about something, although this is impossible for this reason, like will just kind of grumble about it, don't they? These like the most esteemed physicists in the world, so all of these Royal Society fellows and professors at Oxford, Cambridge, and wherever else, MIT, Caltech, wherever. So they're going, there's a snigger about a grumble about physics. And Like, is string theory correct this time, right? I don't know. Is there going to be a third superstring revolution, or a hyperstring revolution, or a metastring revolution, or a causal dynamical string field theory revolution, a loop string field theory, LSFT. Nice and boring. But it contains something loopy and fun. Advanced maths. Just say it's all correct. But what it breaks down to is an agglomeration of particle interactions, or a system of particle exchanges of particles between other particles. An energy economy of the universe, if you like, at a quantum scale, but scaled up, it forms atoms and molecules. Or what we perceive to be atoms and molecules, but it might all be a grand illusion written on the holographic surface of a black hole in some hyper sophisticated quantum computer of a futuristic alien race who is just simulating human beings for experiments. Yes, that might be the truth if you want that to be the truth. Yes, I don't know per se, but I'm not going to watch the rest of Ed Witten's. I might watch a bit more of it. I don't think he's correct about the Weinberg-Witten theorem. I grumble about that. Guess not with my ideas. to a minor extent, I think. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope you like to see you soon.